them with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. You look at the Pelicans. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than the winless homestand they just concluded.
Anytime you get on the road, Kevin, you know it's going to be difficult. And that very well could be the reason that this team has struggled lately. When you're away from home, it's a lot harder to find ways to win.
You know, I think you're right. They must just be worn down from all the time they've been spending on the road. And as things have gone south to them, they haven't had the energy or the confidence needed to turn it around.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Asik inside. Evans and Gordon are the guard set, and it's G in the 3 slot. Now here's Evans. Calderon unable to get his shot to go. And that one's good.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Pass to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Here's Anthony. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Over to the left wing. Takes a 3. Here's Gordon. Tries again. Nice shot by Evans.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. For the 3. Anthony missing again. So for New York, their last game, a win against Detroit.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Gordon kicks to Davis. Lopez with the block. Here's Anthony. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Shot clock at 5. Sinks the 15-footer. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. New Orleans leading by 3. There's Gordon with the 3. That's good. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Evans. Shot is no good. And New York the other way now. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Yeah, it certainly paid off. I mean, free throws and foul trouble for your opponents. Come on now. That's a winning recipe all day long.
Here's Williams. Asik comes up with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The feed now to Davis. Screen by Asik. And finished off by Davis.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. New Orleans on top, leading by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backcourt.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Knicks, Calderon is up there with a foul. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at power forward. Shots good for Seraphin. Pelicans leading by 4. And Cole kicks to Perkins. Out to the wing. The kick out to Holiday. Money from the wing.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Anthony, the pass to a flower. Calderon dishes to Seraphin. Some nice passing by New York here. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
And the Knicks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Anthony. Nice. 4 for 7 for the 4 with that shot.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Perkins inside. Lopez covering. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Calderon, that's for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And stolen by a follow. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Calderon.
Excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Here's Holiday, and it's New Orleans scoring again. New York calls timeout. Comes in for Porzingis, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. New Orleans also making some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Perkins. G comes in for Cunningham, and Tyreke Evans is subbed in for Cole.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Here's Galloway. Anthony kicks to Thomas. At the top of the key, Galloway. Aflalo right side. Lopez passes to Anthony. Here's Galloway. Bangs home the trifecta. Galloway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Holiday dishes to Anderson. The quick look, no good that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Lopez. The jump hook. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead. And Davis throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Anthony kicks to Thomas. Launches a 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And here we go. Dishes to Holiday. And it's off from 3-point range. Next, gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Galloway kicks to Anthony. "20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far, with no ground given through the third quarter starting here now. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Evans and Gordon are the guard set. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. And it's G in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 10 points for Davis.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's G. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Shot's good.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Here's Ashik. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Thomas checked in for New York. And so Asik nails both of them. Calderon passes to Porzingis. Back to Calderon. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Calderon's got 5 now. Pelicans leading by 5. Evans attacking. That's a 2 from Gordon. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Releases from 15. And it's off the back rim. No good. New Orleans gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The shot's good from Evans. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Thomas dishes to Afflalo. Shot clock at 6. Calderon passes to Porzingis. Lopez is screen on Davis. And he gets it to go. Porzingis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
New York calls timeout. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin is checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Langston Galloway's checked in for Aaron Afflalo. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Perkins is checked in. And G with the stop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks washed out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And it's Gordon missing. Knicks trail by 9. Galloway kicks to Thomas. Off target at the rim. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one. And the 2nd free throw, good. Knicks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Williams again. It's Davis. It's stolen by Davis. Kicks it to Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. New Orleans moving it around. Cunningham's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Thomas, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for New York. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Davis. Douglas comes in for Gordon. And it's Drew Holiday in for Tyreke Evans. And again, New Orleans has no up. Thomas inside. Anthony dishes to Thomas. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Pelicans leading by 8. Aflalo is out there with Calderon. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Calderon kicks to Aflalo. 5 on the clock. Out to Anthony. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Douglas kicks to Anderson. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And that one's good. 17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And Holiday kicks to Douglas. Cunningham's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Follow the pass to Seraphin. Calderon dishes to Carmelo. Fires it up. Again, the miss by Anthony. New Orleans leading by 8. Runner. And Anthony sends it back. Cunningham. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here we go. Stolen by Anderson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he makes the first. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kevin Seraphin. And New Orleans also making a change. G's checked in for Cunningham. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
You know, guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. His message, I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. And speaking of coaching, sometimes you'll hear that the coach lost the team. When that happens, is that it, Carlton? What's your read on that?
You know, I don't quite buy that. I think it's really rare. Winning can cover up a lot of things, and ultimately, it does come down to that, being able to smooth out the rough spots, and winning is the best elixir for that. They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 9. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And New York making a change here. Galloway is checked in. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Deflects the pass. Outside Holiday. And the pass to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Evans. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. The offensive rebound. Porzingis passes to Lopez. Outside Anthony. Down low. It's stolen by G. One-on-one here. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pelicans.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so far, it's been tit for tat in this season series. I mean, they'll get the retribution they came for tonight, making it one game apiece for the year with one left to go against the Knicks.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Tyreke Evans. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Anthony with it. Evans picks him up. Galloway kicks to Anthony. New York, no good that time either.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Fires the three. No good. So we see New Orleans.